Hey guys, welcome back once again to a continuation of our Pokémon Red nostalgia playthrough. Now, in this video, we're going to be focusing on getting a couple of things in Fuchsia City before we ultimately take on Koga, the Fuchsia City gym leader, and his poison-type Pokemon. Now, first, we want to go ahead and see if we can get two very important items, because we don't want to forget those like we did the HMO2 for Fly and the Bicycle, etc. But anyway, in Fuchsia City, you have the Safari Zone, right? Well, within the Safari Zone, there are two additional HMs that we get. The last two that we need, HMO3 for Surf, and then HMO4 for Strength. Now, okay, let's go ahead and talk to this guy in the Safari Zone first. So, we have to pay to get in Safari Zone, $500, no big deal, but there is a sort of kind of a time limit. Technically, as far as time is concerned, you can take all the time that you want in the Safari Zone, but you can only take 500 steps, so we need to make them count. First thing we got to do is get to the very, very end of the Safari Zone and talk to the guy in like the secret house, and he'll give us HMO3 for Strength. It's kind of or Surf rather. It's kind of like a special little thank you or prize for making it that far. Secondarily, right before we actually get to the house, there are the gold teeth which we can give to the Safari Warden, and he will reward us with HMO4 for Strength. But we might not be able to make it in one single go, but let's go ahead and try. So first, we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna go straight up. And we are going to move all the way to the right. If I can happen to catch a Kangaskhan or a Chansey, I will, but I'm not really all that interested. I think this might be one of the only places early on that you can catch Execute, but again, I don't really care about that. We're not really here for those. I have the Pokemon lineup that I'm going to take with me to the Elite Four, and that's really all that matters to me right now. All right, let's see. I believe I go up here, up and around, at the left. Okay. Nidoran. Actually, you know what? I might catch a Nidoran just because I want to... you know what? Did I catch Nidoran earlier on? Nidoran, no big deal. Yeah, there we go. I want to catch Nidoran and evolve him in a Nidoking, so I'll just kind of save him for later. Poison Pin Pokemon? There we go. Nope. If we do happen to run into any wild Pokemon along the way, I will throw Safari Balls at them to try and catch the Pokemon, but I'm not really all that interested. That's not what this run is for. Let's see, I just need to make it all the way up and around that. Now, there are a few items that you can get here in the Safari Zone, as well as some rare Pokemon like Kangaskhan, Chansey, etc. But, I mean, we're not, like I said, we're not really worried about that right now. Alright, let's go over here. I'm not going to waste any steps. I'm being very meticulous about the steps that I'm taking, just because I want to see if I can get both the gold teeth and make it all the way to the end and get Strength. Alright, this is the part that I don't fully remember. I think I actually go through the grass, go up, one over here, doop doop. Again, we don't want to take too many steps. Alright, I think we can go all the way up here. Yeah, I'm not really all that interested in pairs. I don't know, maybe later on in one of the additional Pokemon playthroughs that I'll do, perhaps we can try to catch all of them, but I'm not really all that interested just because that's just kind of a tedious thing. Crap, I think it's to the right. Nope. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Ah, we wasted a step. I think I may have gone the wrong way. You know what? No, I didn't. We can go up and to the left. Alright, we'll ignore that. We can go all the way over to the next area. Let's see. All this is really just a manner of taking all the right steps. 500 really isn't a lot when you think about it. That's about as long as a rappel will last. Alright, I think we can go straight down. Yeah, I don't really care about Execute that much. Not really all that worried about it. Nidoran is the only one that really matters to me, just because I can get Nidorino by leveling him up, and I think you use a stone to evolve him into Nidoking, but I don't remember. Alright, come on, let's keep on going. I think this is the area where we can get the gold teeth. Okay, gold teeth are right here, and then all the way directly to, I guess, Red's right, or our left from a viewing standpoint, we can get Strength. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and just do that. Ah, shit. Okay, let's go here. You know what? Moonstone, TM44, Great Ball, TM24, Escape Rope, Awakening, and let's just toss it. We don't really need that right now. Cool. Alright, so we got the gold teeth, up and over. We just might be able to make it if we can get right in there. Come on. Oh, we made it. Okay. Now, when you're inside the building, the steps don't count against you, so we're good there. But let's go ahead and make sure that we have enough items as well. Great Ball, Escape Rope, Poke Flute, Super Potion, Paralyze Heal, Ice Heal. Do I have anything in here that I don't really need right now? Old Amber, Gold Teeth, Old Amber we can use to get ourselves an Aerodactyl. Nope, nope, nope. Poke Flute, Great Ball, TM45. Oh, God, what is TM45? Is that Thunderbolt? Thunder Wave. I don't really need it, but let's see. 24, I think, is Thunderbolt. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and teach it to Mew. Wait, Snorlax can learn Thunderbolt? And Gyarados can learn Thunderbolt? What? I think I was surprised about that before for Snorlax, but Gyarados, no. Let's see. Yes. Raichu already knows a couple of other moves, and he'll learn Thunder eventually, so Thunderbolt I want to use for something a little bit more conventional. Pound is a weak attack. Mega Punch, Psychic, and Thunderbolt. Look, I figure I want to mix up the elemental damage types that Mew can learn, so we might as well just teach him Thunderbolt. Plus, we got to make room for this anyway, so... Alright, there we go. Cool. First person to catch a secret house was worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won HMO 3 for Surf. Sweet. Now, what's neat about this is that not only is Surf a very great move for outside of battle, but it's actually really powerful and great for in battle as well. So we're going to go ahead and just use that straight away and teach it to Gyarados. Gyarados will learn that, and that'll probably be one of his more dominant moves. Gyarados, knowing a mixture of Dragon-type and Water-type attacks, makes him extremely formidable in battle. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Snorlax can also learn Surf. That's so ridiculous. Alright, let's see. I'll probably teach Strength to get Snorlax, though, because it's a relatively decent attack as well in these earlier generation of games as well. So, yep. Which move? Bubble Beam, Tackle, Bite, and Dragon Range. Yeah, we'll get rid of Tackle. Cool. Gyarados learned Surf. Awesome. Cool. So we got what we needed, and then we have to go to Safari Warden. Now, I don't remember exactly where he's at in Fuchsia, but we'll go ahead and figure that out eventually. I don't really care what these are. None of this stuff really matters to me. We'll get that PA ding-dong thing here in just a minute that tells us our time is up and we have to leave the Safari Zone. But, you know what? I think we're so efficient in making our way through the Safari Zone that we have so many extra steps. Let's see. What are my chances of running into a Kangaskhan? Rhyhorn. We can get ourselves a Rhydon here. Throw a rock at a Rhyhorn. Yeah, that makes sense. He'll run away from this. Yeah. Oh, angry. Okay. I think there is some sort of algorithm or whatever that allows you to kind of increase your chances of catching Pokemon to throwing a certain amount of bait, certain amount of rocks, etc. Yeah, whatever. We'll get a Rhydon out of him if we can level him up, but that'll be later on down the road. He's a useful ground-type, rock-type Pokemon, but you know what? This is ridiculous. I'm trying to catch a Rhyhorn. These things are supposed to be super common. Come on. There we go. Got him. Now, I have to focus on making sure that I level up my own Pokemon for the next gym leader after we take down Koga, so I don't know exactly when I'll be able to spend time on leveling these guys up, but at this point in time, let's just go ahead and just walk around in the grass here, see what we can run into. Scyther also is a rare Pokemon that we can get in Pokemon Red. Pinsir is one that's only exclusive to Pokemon Blue, but because we're playing Red version, we can get Scyther, which eventually evolves into one of my most favorite Pokemon of all time, and probably my most favorite, and that would be Scizor. Now, when we get to our next playthrough, I might actually find a way to transfer the Pokemon from this game over into my Gold and Silver, but it kind of depends, just because, you know, Gold and Silver are early on getting this Pokemon over. They won't be able to listen to the new trainer. They won't be able to listen to Gold or whatever the new trainer's name is, because it's a traded Pokemon. So I might just eventually stick to catching new ones. But we'll worry about that once we get there. We still have plenty of time between now and when we get to that point. And I am shocked that we have this many steps. I would have thought for sure by now that we'd have already gone through our 500. I'm just running out the clock at this point. Or steps or whatever. Let's just get out of here. You know what? Can I use an escape rope and get the crap out of here? I really don't care. I'll just buy another one. There we go. Whatever, just to kind of save time. I got a Rhyhorn out of it. I got a Nidoran out of it. Ultimately, Nidoran and whatever. Let's see. Where are these houses at now? I think one of these, right? Warden's Home. There we go. Simple enough. Escape rope took us to the Pokemon Center. Pop right in here and get ourselves Strength. Also, ideal. We can go ahead and move that rock and I think get a rare candy out of that. Gold Teeth of the Warden. That frees up an inventory slot, and then he'll reward us with another item in return, and that will be HMO 4. Cool. Now that we got those, I can teach this to Snorlax, and once I do that, I can put both HMs in Bill's PC, or Red's PC, technically, I guess, and then we'll be all set. We have all the HMs. Go ahead and use it. Strength. Yes. Snorlax. Actually, you know what? What does Hitmonlee know? Does he know... Oh, Hitmonlee didn't know another move? Oh, okay. Well, I guess there we go. We can just not worry about Snorlax then. Let's go ahead and use Hitmonlee. I didn't realize Hitmonlee didn't have 4 techniques. Whatever. Okay, cool. What's this? Alright, so we got that. Simple enough. I think at this point we kind of exhausted everything we want to do in the in Fuchsia City. I know that Chansey and Kangaskhan are two rare Pokemon, as well as Scyther, one of my favorites that I want to go ahead and obtain at some point, but I'm not really about that. I'm going to go ahead and just pop on over here. I'm going to spend some time prepping for the next video, in which case I'll have, well, you know what? I think we should be okay. Charizard's going to do the majority of the damage anyway. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll take on Koga in the next video, but there it is. Super simple. We got Strength and we got Surf all in the same video in a matter of under like 12 minutes. Super easy. Thank you guys for checking this out. Much appreciated. If you liked this video or found it useful, be sure to drop a like or provide some comments down below. Feedback is always appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next installment of our Pokemon Red Nostalgia playthrough. Take it easy.